Yo guys, welcome here to this video which will be covering the first 3 matches from the double header of European League play. Our first matchup here is Singularity versus Barca. We're in game 1 with just over half the game to go here on the clock. Barca on the attack now as Devo looking to put this ball towards goal here. It's easily taken away by Though here, who on the counter attack shoots this ball towards goal. The defender can't make the save. Brilliant solo play there by Though, just on transition here. Devo not doing anything with this ball, making it an easy save, and Though here getting a good hit downfield, just catching out the Barca defence here as they push too far upfield. The defenders then too slow to react. They look for a demo on Though here, but they can't get it. And then Flakes racing back there, trying to get to this ball, can't make it. The shot placed perfectly into the corner. That is actually the only goal of game 1, and Singularity take the lead in the series. Now we move into game 2 then here as Barca looks to clear this ball long downfield. One there in the midfield by Noli. Nobody back there for Barca, and Though just putting this ball home here. It's poor play by Barca. A decent hit downfield, but then on the follow-up, a double commit coming out there from both Flakes and Devo, and neither of them anywhere near winning this ball, which is so costly here because as Noli just bounces this ball off the back wall. It means the net's wide open as he's had a free hit just to place it exactly where he wants to, and Though can just drop this ball home here, giving Singularity the lead in game 2. Barca now on the attack, looking for an equaliser here as Ronicky looks to shoot this ball towards net. It's just high on the follow-up. Devo's shot blocked, but Ronicky on the back rotation back around gets a drop down pass to Flakes, who does put this ball home here for Barca. This is what constant pressure will bring you, just making defenders dive at the ball in front of net as they won't know whether it's hitting their back wall or going in, so they think they have to make a save. Devo doing well there, unlucky as his shot is blocked, but then Ronicky first react, can't quite drop that ball in here, but then Flakes got the momentum now in this position over the defenders in there, and is able just to force this ball home using brute force. It takes a touch off the goalie, but he won't care. 1-1. Devo now looking to take this ball out of his own back corner here. He tries to carry it down the line, intercepted by Godsmill, but then a long clear coming out from Ronicky, and Devo just flicking this ball on here into the top corner. A brilliant shot from him. Ronicky does well here to get a good hit downfield as Though there is looking to challenge this ball, and Devo, rather than rotating out, just waits downfield, realises that nobody is coming to challenge for this ball, so he can flick it on, look for a shot here, maybe even could have tried to catch it and dribble, didn't have to go in the air. There was probably even had more time than he thought. He knew he had time, but maybe even more than he thought, but it won't matter. The shot is so perfect there into the top corner as they just counter attack straight down the field there. That is actually the winning goal in game 2, so now we're at 1-1 in the series. We move into game 3 then now, and we're right at the start here off the kickoff as both players go for this ball. It bounces off towards the Singularity side. A good touch there by Godsmill. Devo then putting this ball towards net, well saved there, but Ronicky, but brilliant pass over to Flakes, and Barca finally do get this ball in the net. That was a good shot from Devo. Now you're doing really well there to get up quickly, fast reaction, gets a touch on the ball, flicking it on to the crossbar there, but once it's bouncing up here, as it's off the kickoff, rotation's not properly set up for either team. Massive problem for Singularity as no one really has boost and they can't get anyone up to challenge for this ball, so Ronicky's got so many options here. Could shoot, look for a pass, try and carry it through the air here, opts for the pass. It's on a plate for Flakes. The defenders don't read the play, so he's then got a free shot and just smashes this ball home here, and Barca take the lead. Singularity now looking to push forward and try and get an equaliser here. This ball bounces towards the Barca corner. though can't make the read. A long clear coming out from Ronke over to Flakes, who puts this ball home here, doubling Barca's advantage in game 3. That whiff from though so costly, as his teammates are expecting him to come up with a touch here, which allows Ronke the free clear downfield. Flakes already on his way, able to get the touch. It's a perfect pass hit, beats out the defender, just puts the ball on net. Godsmiller can't get back. 2-0 Barca. Now here with Godsmiller, just under half the game to go as he lets carry this ball up the sidewall, full boost in the tank, plays a brilliant ceiling shot pass over to Noli. Can he make the double touch? Yes he can. Brilliant play from him, reducing Barca's lead to 1. Godsmiller setting up this attack with a brilliant bit of skill here, baiting in Flakes and then just getting the touch around him, and it's a perfect pass over to Noli, who realises Devo is up here looking for a challenge. It's a good decision from Devo, he can't quite get there, but Noli makes the smart play of hitting it up and over him because he realises Devo has the goal covered, and then does well just controlling his car in the air to get back to the ball and drops it down perfectly into the goal there. Nothing Ronke can do on the line. Singularity reduced the lead to 1. Barca now looking to push forward and restore their 2-goal lead here with Devo, but he's challenged there and though picks the ball up, the pass over to Godsmiller there, who finishes it off, catching out Barca on the counter attack there. It's a weak touch from Devo over to the side, just handing possession over to Singularity there, and though calm and composed, just picks the pass over to Godsmiller here, realises this whole Barca line are completely flat, exactly what you don't want. You want to be on more of a steep angled line, because once in this position Godsmiller can just hit the ball over all their heads into the wide open net. Ronke can't get up in time to make the save, and Singularity have an equaliser. Now with not long left to go here, both teams looking for that winning goal as Flakes has carried this ball downfield. The whiff from though opens up the space for Flakes, who goes under Godsmiller there and puts in the winner for Barca. Brilliant solo play from him. This miss from though so costly here, just has to make contact and put this ball back downfield, and this game probably would have gone to overtime here, but he misses the ball, probably expecting Flakes to go for it as well, and then Flakes in this position, one-on-one with the defender, has multiple options on what to do here, but just decides to go for the fake, go under Godsmiller there as he gets the flip reset but doesn't use it, baits in the defender, and Barca take game 3 and go 2-1 up in the series. Now at the very start of game 4 here, as this ball bounces towards the Singularity side again, the shot from Ronke into the top left hand corner, another kick-off goal to start off game 4, the same as in game 3. This ball just popping up towards the Singularity side, so difficult for the Singularity defense in this position, and Ronke just up quickly, got all the momentum here, just smashes this ball into the top left hand corner, giving the defence absolutely no chance. Perfect placement, and Barca take an early lead. Now here though looking to push forward and try and find an equaliser for his team here, but a long clear coming out from Ronke here, goes all the way downfield, but it's picked off in the midfield there by Noli, who just puts this ball towards net, and it goes in here for the equaliser for Singularity. A decent hit from Ronke, but he can't get any follow-up on it, so it just gives the ball straight back to Singularity and Noli here, and he just dumps this ball towards net, probably expecting an easy save to come out here, but just trying to maintain offense for his team. But then nobody home for Barca, poor communication, just bounces straight in, and Singularity equalise. 54 seconds left on the clock now, and Noli looking to pick this ball up in the midfield here, doesn't come out to him, but though plays a brilliant pass over to him, and the own goal here puts Singularity in front. This ball bouncing down towards goal. Devo does well, makes the save here at a difficult angle, but just gives possession straight up to Though there, who pings it off the back wall. Noli up quickly, gets the dunk down on the defender here, off the underside of the crossbar, and an own goal coming out there off Ronicky gives Singularity the lead in game 4. Not long after then here, and Barca now needing an equaliser, but this ball in their own half here. Godsman looking for a touch, can't find one. A weak hit, and though there to put this ball home, doubling Singularity's lead. This ball just bouncing towards net. Ronicky having to hold back here, expecting Godsman to come up with a touch, but he's out of boost, can't make one. Jumps in the air early, and so all he can actually end up doing is just putting this ball out straight in front of goal. Though here, who's now got a free shot just to pick his spot, as he does, hitting it over the defender in net. That's how it finishes in game 4. We're going to game 5. We're moving to game 5 then here, with Barca on the attack as Devo looks to push towards his ball, turns around, fakes the challenge, plays a brilliant pass over to Ronicky there, and Flakes able to put in the rebound, giving Barcelona a crucial lead here. A good fake challenge by Devo in the corner, regains possession for Barca on offense. He then takes his time, plays the perfect pass up over to Ronicky, who's unlucky with the shot. It's a good save from Godsman, but though on the goal line there, jumping as well, not backing his teammate to have the save, and then he can't react in time and get out to that one, so Flakes is able to put in the rebound. That is actually the only goal of game 5, so Barca take the series 3-2. Right guys, now we move on to our second series of the video, which is Endpoint versus TSM. We're right at the start of game 1 here. This ball bounces towards the TSM back corner. Remco looking to pick this ball up here and take it across goal, but it's a heavy touch out in to the middle then. Virtuoso looking for bumps and to cause chaos, and the shot from Relating Wave then going straight in to that top left hand corner there, giving Endpoint the lead here. That loose touch from Remco, exactly what you don't want to start off the game here. A cross goal out into the middle, such a costly mistake. He's got to take better care of that ball if he's going to take it across goal. Otherwise, just take it down the line and play the safe option. And Relating Wave with the free shot there, can't miss, puts this ball into the top left hand corner. And that is the only goal of game 1, so they go 1-0 up in the series. Now we move into game 2 then here, and right off the start, this ball just going straight in for Relating Wave in 2 seconds. The fastest possible goal you can score here. A mix-up on kickoff for TSM. The person on the side angle just not going for this ball for some reason. The player then straight on looking to try and get a block on the ball, but fast kickoff from Relating Wave, just chipping it over both players there as they both go actually for the ball. Such a costly error to start off the game from TSM, and Endpoint take an early lead. Endpoint now the long clear downfield, looking to build off of this lead as a shot comes out towards net there, and the weak clear, and then a very fortunate 50 for Endpoint, doubles their lead here through Virtuoso. Nachtal just chasing this ball down the line, puts a weak shot towards net. It should have been dealt with better here by Metzler as he just gives this ball straight back to Endpoint here, hitting it straight to Virtuoso, who then at a difficult angle can't quite get a shot, but gets a very lucky 50 there with Magnus, and it's pretty much an own goal, making it 2-0 Endpoint now in game 2. Now here with Remco as he's rotating back here with Endpoint launching this ball downfield. Again here, easily picked up by Metzler in the back wall. Virtuoso ready to push in for a challenge here. He has a clean win on the ball, and Relating Wave now has a free shot and is able to just pass it back to Virtuoso there catching the defence off guard and putting this ball in. Mesinares has to do better in the corner here after this catch, has to get a second touch on this ball and get a decent 50 for his team, but Virtuoso just coming in, no boost, dropping this ball straight down to Relating Wave here, who could have easily just taken a shot there as he was unchallenged with just one defender in there, but opts for the pass back to Virtuoso, who just sticks that ball in on a tight angle and makes it 3-0. Now we're here with TSM as they look to get on the attack here with this ball bouncing in the endpoint back wall. A miss coming out there by Remco, and Virtuoso able to push forward with a free clear but gives it straight back to Mesinares. A bump from Magnus there on Relating Wave, and Mesinares puts this ball home here, giving TSM a lifeline in game 2. After that whiff comes out there by Remco, Virtuoso has to do so much better here. Got a free clear, got time, could have just carried this ball downfield here, but instead just gives it straight to Mesinares. Probably not the hit he originally wanted there as he tried to set it up for himself, but reacts well, up quickly, the bump helping him greatly there by his teammate Magnus, and then he's able to just to put that ball home and reduce the lead to 2. Endpoint now on the attack here as they look to try and regain control after that goal from TSM. Relating Wave looking to control his ball now and take it towards goal. Gets the flip reset, goes under one and flicks that ball in to the top right hand corner there. A brilliant solo play from him, just picking this ball up in the corner, carrying it through the air, then getting the flip reset, and as he hits the ground now, just flipping into this ball to pop it up into that top right corner, beating the entirety of the defence there himself. That's how it finishes in game 2. Endpoint go 2-0 up in the series. We move into game 3 now, and with 12 seconds in here as Virtuoso puts this ball towards goal. Well saved out, but a bump there opens up the net for Relating Wave, who drops this ball home on a difficult angle there, giving Endpoint the lead. It's a decent clear out there into the corner, but you got to have follow-ups so as not to give the ball straight back to the other team, and Relating Wave just bouncing it off the back wall there, does so well just to keep his car in the air, get the perfect angle into the goal. It's open because of that bump, so clever by the player rotating out there for Endpoint, and they take the lead in game 3. Now here with TSM on the attack, but they've just given the ball away here, allowing a free clear for Nachtal, who launches it over to the side. A miss from Remco in the midfield, and Nachtal just flicking this ball on there into the top corner. TSM giving the ball away in offense, allowing a free clear, not what you want, and then Nachtal so good on the transition here, gets a lot of help from this miss by Remco. You can't afford to be doing that when you're trying to maintain a solid offense like TSM were there. And then on the counter attack, Nachtal just popping it over Mesinares, who's the last man back for TSM. He can't get round, and Endpoint double their lead. Straight off of that kickoff then here after the goal, the ball pops out to the side. Nachtal first there, and able to just to put this ball home, creating a double blow here for TSM here. Just quicker to the wall there was Virtuoso, and nobody home for TSM off the kickoff as this ball bounces down off the crossbar. Mesinares can't make a difficult read there, as he's also got to think about not putting this ball in his own net, and Virtuoso just smashing it home for Endpoint. A terrible decision there by the TSM player to commit on the wall. You can't afford to be doing that. It's very high risk and low reward if your team concede, as your team could concede, and it's 3-0 now. We're off the kickoff again then here, and this time Relating Wave picks it up off the slack bar here, carrying it round on the wall, leaves the ball, looks for the bum, can't quite get it, but it won't matter. Virtuoso there to drop this ball home. Endpoint just rubbing salt in the wounds at this point as another kickoff goal comes out here. A good decision to go for the bump by Relating Wave, just putting off the player in net. Magnus slow to get up here, and Virtuoso just drops it in at the near post, up early. It's 4-0 now. TSM with an extremely long way to go now to get back into this one, as Norris looks to pinch this ball downfield here, but only passes it straight out into the midfield there and giving away possession. Remco then can't find a touch on the back wall, and Virtuoso drops this ball home here, getting his third goal in a row. Norris trying to start some offense for his team and carry this ball down field, but only gives the ball away straight here to Virtuoso, who just puts this ball towards the TSM backwards. And then Remco here trying to be too clever, should just deal with this ball, put it out into the corner, but makes it so much more difficult for himself. And then Virtuoso, using his momentum here, just comes in, dunks this ball home over Magnus. That's how it finishes in game 3. So Endpoint take the series for clean sweep, 3-0. Now then, we move into our third and final matchup of the video here, which is Veloce versus Mousesports. Game 1 here, going straight to overtime. 3 minutes 22 seconds in, completely scoreless here. Casio, wanting too much time in the backfield, is dunked on by Scrub Killer, who pushes early, and Speed there to smash this ball home, giving Mousesports the winning goal here. Casio takes one touch, can't get back to the second here, as Scrub Killer pushes early, and then Speed in this position, unchallenged, has a free shot, just picks his ball into the roof of the net, and Mousesports go 1-0 up in the series. Now then, we move into game 2 here, just 11 seconds in, and Veloce on the attack here, but Scrub looking to counter-attack downfield. Poor touch from Casio out into the midfield. Freaky then misses on the play and cooks it, just smashing this ball home here into the top left corner. As that ball bounces out into the midfield, Casio looking for a pinch there. It's a high risk, low reward play, and he gets it all wrong. It bounces out into the middle, puts his teammate into a very difficult position here. He can't come up with a touch, and Cooks is just coming in, puts this ball home for Mousesports, giving them the lead in game 2. Now we're here with Speed, looking to play this ball out to the side towards Scrub Killer here, who picks this ball up, just taking it towards net, and Speed getting a demo there on the last defender back. Brilliant transitional play by Mousesports here. A pass well picked out by Speed over to Scrub Killer, and once he gets it in this position, as you can see, it's a 2-on-1 now on Casio in the backfield. Both Casio's teammates all the way downfield, completely stuck. Speed realises this, sees that he can just go for the demo hit, allowing Scrub to just put this ball on net, not having to worry about anything fancy, and Mouse double their lead. Flame now looking to take control of this ball in the midfield here and make something happen for Veloce. Lands here looking for the infield pass at this point, sees it's not on, so just smashes this ball in at the near post, and Cooks here can't make the save there on the goal line. Brilliant play by Flame here, taking the ball down field. He's looking for the infield pass here, which is the right thing, but Freaky not in the right position, too close to him, facing into the corner as well, so he won't have the angle for the shot. Flame realises this, Speed expecting the pass to come out, but Flame just turns, puts his ball in behind him at the near post. Speed can't adjust, Cooks are coming around on the cover, can't make the save, and Veloce reduced the lead to 1. Casio now looking to challenge in the midfield as Speed looks to bring this ball forward here for Mousesports. Casio getting a good dunk. It's well picked up by Cooks, who hits it off the ceiling, gets back to his touch and finishes this one off here for Mouse. A good challenge there by Casio, but as it pops up to Cooks here, he's unchallenged now. Hits it off the ceiling, controlling his car perfectly in the air, gets back under the ball, and then is able to hit it up and over the two defenders in that. One of them needed to get out and challenge him earlier, so the other one in behind would make an easy save. But brilliant play by Cooks here, and Mouse restore their 2-goal lead. Mouse on the attack again here with Cooks here in the Veloce back corner, Both Freaky and Flame going for this ball. It pops out into midfield. Scrub hitting it up off the ceiling, getting back to his touch, gets bumped out the play, but Cooks is able to put this one in, making it 4-1 to Mouse Sports now. It's good play by Scrub Killer here. Does well to get out to this ball in time and put it off the ceiling, and does even better to get back to it and get another touch, beating out the defender up there to challenge. But he gets bumped out of the play by the defender. Luckily for him, his teammate Cooks are there to back him up, come round from the corner, put this ball into the goal behind the defender. Nothing they can do, it's stranded in the net there, and Mouse make it 4-1. Off the kickoff then here after that goal, this ball bouncing straight out to the side, Speed faking out the defender, gets a good win. It pops out to Cooks here, who puts the ball in, making it 5-1 Mouse Sports here. Good win by Speed on the kickoff, putting pressure on Veloce straight away, and then does so well here just to fake going for the shot and baiting the defender in. Unlucky not to score himself here as the ball bounces out off the post. And then Cooks here coming in, knowing the net's wide open. No one has any boost to get round as proper rotations aren't set up yet from the kickoff. No one's had a chance to reset. Just smashing it home, making it 5-1. That's how it finishes in Game 2. Mouse Sports go 2-0 up in the series. Now we move into Game 3. Just 22 seconds gone on the clock here. Veloce on the attack. This ball picked up by Freaky over to Flame. To Casio, a brilliant passing goal from Veloce gives them the lead here in Game 1. As this ball comes out to Freaky in the midfield, he's unchallenged here and able just to pick his pass over to Flame. He then beats Scrub Killer in the corner there, leaving Cooks is stranded in goal. He's trying to get up, but Casio has the momentum. It's a difficult read. He can't come up with it, and Casio just drops it down into the wide open net. 1-0 Veloce. Veloce then looking to build off that early goal here as Flame looks to carry this ball forward now. Fakes one challenge, gets a good win with Cooks here, puts it round Scrub, and Freaky just forcing this ball into the goal here. Flame doing well, just playing it slow, making the defenders think he has boost and is going to do something when he really doesn't. Gets a good win there, is able then to follow up, flicks the ball on towards the net, puts Scrub Killer under a lot of pressure to deal with this ball. Freaky got the momentum over him here, just comes in getting the dunk, bounces off the crossbar, back into his car here and goes in, and Veloce double their lead. Mouse Sports now looking to come back into this one here as Cooks here just launches his ball towards net, easily saved out into the corner there by Freaky, but Speed does well, dunking on him in the corner, and then the own goal there by Flame, I believe that was, at the back post here. Speed does well, just putting Freaky under pressure, reads his clearance, putting this ball towards goal, and then the defender here for Veloce thinks that someone from Mouse Sports is going to be coming in, makes a complete mess of the play when there's no one near him and he had time just to deal with this ball, gets up early, puts himself in a very tricky situation, and eventually the ball just ends up hitting his car and going into the net, and Mouse Sports reduced the lead to 1. 34 seconds left on the clock now, and Mouse Sports needing an equalising goal here. Speed looks to pick this ball up and carry it downfield, beats one in the air here, gets a good 50 there with Freaky, and as this ball bounces down, Scrub Killer there eventually does put this ball home, giving Mouse Sports the equaliser. Brilliant side of play from Speed to take his team downfield just when they needed it the most, beating one in the midfield, and as you can see in this position, it's a 3-on-1 now against Freaky. He's the last man back for Veloce here. Freaky does pretty well to get a 50 as Speed had lots of options in that position, but he can't do anything about where it goes, and it just bounces down in front of his net here. Scrub Killer now up with a free shot just to pick his spot. Actually misses there, hitting it off the crossbar, but got a flip reset off the ball as he hit that shot and using it to flip in to the border, finishing that goal off in style, and Mouse Sports equalise. Not long left to go now in regulation time, and both teams looking for that goal that would get them the win, as Scrub Killer launches this ball downfield here for Mouse, then decides to leave it and look for a demo here, harassing the goalie. Speed with a brilliant pass over to Cooks here, who finishes it off. Mouse Sports coming from behind here to take the lead. A brilliant decision there by Scrub Killer to leave this ball, knowing Speed is behind him here. Goes and harasses the defense. Speed then calm and composed takes his time rather than just shooting this ball towards goal when there's two players in there here. Picks out the pass across to Cooks here. Nobody can get across in time for Veloce and cut off the passing lane, so Cooks here has a free shot, just picks his spot there into that bottom left hand corner, gives his team the winning goal. They take game 3 and the series with a clean sweep, 3-0. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the longer videos down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.